Well, today I'm going to show you how to rent in Colombia without getting the gringo treatment. I've rented multiple times here. I know the drill, and I'm going to show it to you. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, I'm Geno Perez. I'm a retired rancher, bush pilot, banker, raised 2 boys by myself, single dad, and I live in Colombia now. And I love doing it, and I love helping you guys. So be sure and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I have a deal there that says buy me a cup of coffee, and basically what buy me a cup of coffee is kind of a crazy way to support the channel. You know, you can buy 1 cup of coffee and I don't know, it's like $5, or you can even buy it for $1 if you want. Or you can buy multiple cups of coffee, and it's just supporting the channel. It's just a different way to do it. And so buy me a cup of coffee. Also, in the description, I have a mini ebook and flip book on today's subject that has diagrams, arrows, checklist, everything you need to know that I'm going to go over in this video. So check it out. It's the top of the description below. Okay, so here we go. So where do you guys go wrong? Well, here's the hard part. You guys go wrong because you go to a real estate company, or you hang out in an expat group and you're talking to just American speaking people, and you're talking to a realtor that speaks English and Spanish, or you're talking to a inmobiliario that caters to English speaking people. And they do that for a price, and they charge you a lot of extra money for that. Sometimes they can charge you as much as double or triple what the rent could be. So you got to watch out with that. And the first thing I would recommend is that you try to find a friend, a Spanish speaking friend that will help you out. My biggest asset is my wife, because she's a Colombian. And if I show up on the scene, things get expensive. If I keep my mouth shut and stay in the car, we get things done, okay? And that's pretty much the way they roll. So where are you going to find good deals? Where are you going to find good deals? You can find them on Facebook. You can find them driving around, walking neighborhoods, asking at the store. The local stores here know everything about the neighborhood. Everything. They know who's who and who's where, and what you need to do. And those are the best places to find it. If you go to a Colombia realtor, you are just in nothing but trouble. Because the deal is, 9 times out of 10, the English-speaking realtor isn't even going to call you back. I mean, I've got, I don't know, 10 or 15 realtors that I called when I first got here, and it's 6 years later and they still haven't called me back. And trust me, I've rented various places between that time and now, and even own one now, so it's kind of an exercise in futility. So that's where you're going to have to find them. You're going to have a friend that knows about them. You're going to have to see them by walking around. You might find them on Facebook. Sometimes that's difficult too, because even on Facebook, the people that have ads don't always answer the ad, and it's a problem. But the long and the short of it is, you don't need a fiador, which is a cosigner, and you don't need credit in Colombia. What you do need is cash money. So for example, let's say you're here on your tourist visa and you want to stay in a place for 3 months. Well, probably what that's going to take is finding a place that'll take 3 months up front. And the owners don't really give a diddly damn about your credit or a fiador as long as they're getting paid. Now the problem is when you have a fiador and you have a contract, they will hold your feet to the fire, and a lot of those contracts not only get their monthly rate, but then they charge you 2 or 3 months extra if you try to get out of it. So some contracts are good, some are bad, and the way I do the contracts is I have them send it to me in a PDF. I copy and paste it into artificial intelligence and translate it to English, and then I know what the hell is going on. And it works really well. So you can either sign a contract or not. I do not recommend the real estate agencies, which are called inmobiliarios, or the comisionarios, the commission guys, because the ones that speak English you're going to get charged for it, okay? And you need to walk around those neighborhoods anyway. You need to see if it's safe enough for you to be there. You need to talk to the cab drivers. You need to talk to the store lady. You need to talk to everybody before you get yourself in trouble. So my call to action to you guys is, number one, you're going to need to find yourself a friend. Or call me or someone like me that can help you out with your rental. I mean, I charge too, so I'm going to charge you extra, so don't get me, get somebody, get a Spanish speaking person. You can befriend one, and if you can't befriend one, what are you doing here? You need to figure out how to get a friend that'll help you rent. Number two, you need to look for it in all the regular places, like driving around, a drive-by, a walk around, somebody said somebody's got this. Go to, in the high-rise apartments, if you talk to the doorman, they'll know all the places that are for rent, and they usually have phone numbers for them, and those people will call you back. And for sure you'll need a Spanish speaker there, because most of those people don't speak English. Number two, you're going to pay cash money for it. And number three, there's one that people don't think about very much, but you can actually, instead of renting an Airbnb, you can actually rent a motel, not a motel, a hotel room with meals included on a monthly rate. You just have to ask them, or you have to have your friend ask them, because if you ask them, it's the same old deal. It's going to be higher. But if you have your friend go in, and it's a Colombian Spanish speaker, you can get good deals. I mean, I've seen deals where I've had people stay a month up to 6 months for $600 a month, meals included, in nice hotels. I don't mean a hostel where you're sharing rooms with 14 people. I'm talking about nice hotel. So the long and the short of it is, it's a lot of information to put on one video. So if you, I'm offering this, I've got a PDF that also has a flip book, which is really cool. It's a digital flip book. You can read it just like a book, but it just like flips from page to page. It's really cool. And it's $19.95. It's in the description, and you'll like it. And the coffee thing, if you feel like giving me a coffee, that's okay too. And what's coming soon is I'm going to have a subscription, member subscription, where I can answer your guys' questions on a personal basis, on a monthly basis, but I'll bring that to you. I'll bring that to you in the next video. So remember, today is the rest of your life, the first day of the rest of your life, and if nothing changes, ain't nothing going to change, brother. So get off the couch, get a ticket, come on down. You stay in a hotel till you find a place. I'll guarantee you, if you move your butt, you can find a place to rent in under 3 or 4 days. And one place you like. And oh, one thing I almost forgot. Don't just jump at the first one. You need to look at 2 or 3 or 4 anyway, and make sure you're on the right track, and make sure they're not trying to double up on you. Because here's what happens. If you're paying $2,500 in the States or $3 grand in the States for a 2-bedroom apartment, and you come down here and somebody offers you, say, well, I'll lease you mine for $1,000, you think that's a hell of a good deal, don't you? You can get that same apartment for $300-400 bucks. So caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. And God bless you guys. Thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the flip side.